Hi everyone, I'm Brandy and I'm here at the Wahketon branch of the Bruce County Public Library, and welcome to our Online Builders Club. We post our weekly Online Builders Club challenge for children and families every Thursday on our Facebook and our YouTube channels. And we have designed these STEAM activities to pique your curiosity and offer hands-on learning through safe social interaction online when we can't be together in the branch. So welcome. This week's challenge is to build a zipline. So I'm going to be demonstrating a zipline challenge that I have built with some Lego bricks. However, you could come up with some different ideas. Maybe you have some trees in the backyard that you could string some rope between and a pail and try some different experiments to see what works, time them, see which objects go faster along the zip line. Lots of different branches and organizations have been giving out books in paper bags. You could put one of these handled paper bags over a rope or some string on your stairs or between some chairs, something high and something low to give you slope so that your object can slide down or travel down the zip line, and you can see how fast it goes. You could try putting a stuffy in there or other toys and experiment with some different things. So there are a ton of different ideas for zip lines that you could create in your own home or your own backyard. But we are going to focus on a Lego design today. So I built this with some Lego bricks. I got some inspiration online. That's where I get a lot of ideas from, just doing a little search. And we have here a thin base plate, and then I've stacked some bricks on either side. I made sure there was space for the Lego figures because ziplining with an actual character is way more fun than just sending an old bunch of bricks down the zip line. And I made sure it was tall enough and wide enough for them to fit in. Then I added this second small plate across here and stabilized it with these bricks. And then we need something for our zipline to be strung through. So in this case, I used some arch pieces. I added this little cap for some interest. I had flags before, but they were popping off, so that's okay. We can always change our design to make sure that it works for us. And the great thing about using the bricks is that these are going to pop off, and then I can string my string through here and connect this back up, and it will be secure, and then it will go down there. So we're gonna try this design first, and then I will show you the other design, and we'll just see which one goes a little faster or better, more smoothly. And we will get our characters ready here. We'll pop down the safety visors, because we gotta be safe when we do things. And they are going to head off on their adventure. So we'll see you over at the zipline, which is right here. Okay, so our zipline is all set up. We have placed the characters up here. There's like a little knot in the string that's kind of balancing that there right now. I'm gonna give it a little push and we're gonna see what happens pretty quickly here. Okay, there we go. Whoa, that was really fast. All right, so it looks like everyone arrived safely. Oh no, good thing this guy was wearing his helmet. He totally flew off. Okay, we gotta make sure our characters are more secure next time. Let's see what our next design looks like. Okay, so that was pretty interesting to see what happened with our first design. Our second design is really similar, but I'm using slightly different pieces. We've got one of these little pieces with the holes in it and these little pegs that go in. And then there's this swivel piece that goes and attaches to it. So it kind of moves like this. And I'm gonna attach it to the top of my, I guess you could say, gondola that I'm gonna use for the zip line. And I've actually attached that incorrectly. I'm just gonna switch it around. Okay, so it's going this way so that we can string the string through. And for this one, I'm actually gonna have to untie my string from the bottom of my zip line. I just kind of clipped it, strung it around a clip that I attached to a bookend. And I'm going to feed it through the hole here and then attach it back on that clip to have it nice and secure and tight. Having a tight line, you see our zip line here, is really important because that creates that nice slope and smooth and makes it so much easier for things to slide down. If it's not tight, it's gonna start to dip down, and then your little gondola might get stuck in the middle. So that's not very fun. It's way more fun to watch something go super fast. So we are going to use the second design to see how it goes. So I'll see you over at the zip line once we have this attached. Okay, here is our second design. We've strung the zip line through the round piece up here, and we are ready. So these safety visors are down. We've got to make sure because one of our characters flew off last time. I have also staggered them so that they can be more securely on that plate. Let's see if that works to help them stay a little safer. Okay, we ready? Interesting. I think that one actually went a little bit slower. I'm gonna have to time the videos to see, because they really did not fly off and sort of hit as hard as I remember the first one hitting. So that design actually allowed for a little bit more control. There might have been a little more friction here between the zip line and the this attachment piece that we used to string it through. It's really interesting. So there's so many fascinating things you can kind of figure out and play with when you design and build these kinds of things. So with the exact same slope, well, I shouldn't say exact because I had to unattach and reattach the string, but with a very similar slope, it looks like this design went a little bit slower than our first one. So let's go back and I'll see you in a moment. All right, first, let's give a round of applause to our two characters in the blue and the red helmet and the pink and the white helmet for volunteering to test out our zipline designs. Thank you very much. So we experimented with two different ways to string our gondola or ride through the zipline string, and it really appeared that the first one that we used, the arch, worked to be a little bit faster than this one. This is also a design that has a bit of a pivot to it, so maybe that helped to slow it down. There's so many interesting factors that affect how well our zipline went and how fast it went. So I hope you had a lot of fun watching this video, and I hope that you are able to make a zipline of your own to test out. So that's it for this week's Bruce County Public Library Online Builders Club. Thank you so much for joining us, and we can't wait to see what you built this week. Take a picture of your creation and share it using our hashtag BCPL Online Builders Club, and you can search the hashtag to see what else other people have built. And this is our last month of Online Builders Club, so we just have a few recorded sessions left. So we hope to see you then, and otherwise we will see you after the summer break, perhaps. So thanks so much for joining us, and have a great week. We'll see you next week with another video.